Hi! It is the 20th of July, which means it is my first day of the summer holidays. So we broke up from school yesterday. I am feeling a little bit weird. It's like my head is a little bit, well, not foggy as such, but light. Yeah, so I've not been well for the last couple of weeks, and I had a series of steroids to take, which I finished on Tuesday morning, and then I think I did a wrong one yesterday. So I've never had steroids before, and someone did say to me on Tuesday that they stay in your system for quite some time afterwards and continue working. And then yesterday, as like an end of term, end of year thing, all the staff went to one of the local pubs for dinner, and I had a bottle of cider, and then I started to feel a bit weird after that. So I think the mixture of being ill, having steroids, drinking cider, and then having night nurse last night as well, I didn't wake up until 1:30 this afternoon. I went to bed just before midnight. So somehow my body needed 13 hours of sleep. But that's that. Anyway, I have just got in my car. It is almost 6 o'clock. It was my mum's birthday yesterday as well. But as I was teaching last night, I am visiting them today. Now, I need to go pick Joey up first because he has been dog sitting this evening. So I need to go pick him up. And I'm going to quickly try and jump into Morrison's to see if we can get something for my mum, because I just haven't had the energy to find something. And I was going to get her some yarn and some needles yesterday at the yarn shop, but wasn't really sure what to get her. So I'm actually tempted to ask for a gift voucher and she can go and buy whatever she wants, because then she'll get something she wants to use. So yeah, I'm going to sort that out. But yeah, we're going to go head over there and have some dinner. We're going to get takeaway tonight and have Chinese, which is really nice. So yeah, I am a little bit weird. But I have 6 weeks holiday. I do have plans. I am going to continue with my summer holiday vlogging like I did last year. And I am heading up to Glasgow in a week's time for about 10 days. So I don't know whether to include that as part of my summer holiday vlogs or continue with the Glasgow series that I've started. But it might just cross over. I might just take little snippets for each. But there we go. So I best get going, because otherwise it's going to be really late before we eat. So anyway, if I don't see you later today, I'll probably just be crocheting this evening once I get home anyway. Then I will see you tomorrow, and we're going to see what I get up to every day over the summer. Yeah, although I can probably guarantee there's going to be a lot of crochet. I have been a very bad vlogger in that the last bit of footage I took was Thursday last week, and today is Tuesday. So I went to the shop and we did, what did we do Thursday? So we had loads of stock to put away because we had new stuff arrive. I've also set up the new feature wall with our new yarn as well, and it's kind of got like a summer theme, which is nice. And then I think I did a little bit of Friday as well, and then we had fish and chips for dinner. And then Saturday, I spent all day Saturday at the shop. I think I left about 5 o'clock-ish because I think Helen was going out. Yeah, and I have basically spent every day crocheting. So I'm going to show you what I've been working on. So I finished the Rainforest Retreat shawl for Lorraine, and I started another one for me, which uses all the leftovers from my Good Vibrations dress. However, the bigger it gets, the more yarn I need, so I've actually had to buy another 3 balls. So I have bought another orange, another antique gold, which is not orange, is it? It's called clementine. Another antique gold, and I'm going to need, oh, I've also got a ball of cherry, which I need to pay for, and I have now run out of my last colour, which was the hot pink, so I need to get another ball of hot pink as well. But I'm really enjoying it. It looks really good, and I can't wait to weave in all the ends and get wearing it. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been up to. I went to my parents' house on Thursday as well, because it was my mum's birthday Wednesday, and I was teaching Wednesday night, so we didn't get to go. So we went Thursday evening, and we had Chinese for dinner. And my mum has been knitting up some little bunnies for us for the shop, as one of our wee woolly wonderful patterns. So she's been making them up so that we can show people what they look like, as a sample. So they need to be finished off. I went back to my parents on Sunday. We went there for dinner, and then I sat and helped my mum. I sewed the tails onto the bunnies, but then we realised that there wasn't enough stuffing really in their bodies. So yeah, I need to put some more stuffing in. So I have all the pieces now, and I will finish putting those together at the shop either today or tomorrow. I'm actually heading to Glasgow on Thursday, so I still have quite a lot to do, and yeah, there's a lot of mess to try and sort out. So anyway, whilst I am in Glasgow, I have applied to have a stall at the Barras Market in the city, both one day this coming weekend and one day next weekend, so that my husband and I still have some time to spend together, because he is working during the week. So I have been organising a bag of jewellery from my stock that I need to take with me, and I need to sort out a float as well. I did ask my mum, she has a small float, so I might have to go back to my parents to pick it up, because I forgot to get it on Sunday. But the other reason you haven't really seen me is not just because I've been crocheting, but because I've been sat in basically half pyjamas all week. So just a t-shirt and pants, and no one wants to see that. So I haven't showered today because I needed to feel a bit more human. I am dressed. Yeah. Yeah, that's the main reason you haven't seen me. It's because I didn't want to pick up the camera and scare everybody. But I have also signed up to Audible. I've done the 30-day trial, and I found an omnibus, which is 3 books all together. So I got that with 1 credit, and then because I'm a Prime member, I also got a 2nd credit. So I have added another book to my library. So I have actually finished the first one, the omnibus. So I was listening to the Other Wolf collection, which is by, let me check, Heather G. Harris, and it is narrated by Elise Gibbs. That was actually quite good. I listened to the whole lot. So it's 3 books in one, and I didn't stop. I had it on constant, so I've not really watched much YouTube. I need to catch up with Critical Role though, so I need to try and watch an episode today and an episode tomorrow before I go to Glasgow. Although I'm wondering whether I can just put one on the train, because they are 4 hours long and my train journey is 5 hours. So I could watch one on Thursday. But yeah, I have caught up with some of my podcasts that I watch. So I have caught up with Ali of Little Drops of Wonderful. I have caught up with Gemma of The Midnight Diary. And there was another one. Oh, Laura of The Lonely Knitter. We've done those 3. I've also caught up with Martin of Knit 365. So I think I'm okay for podcasts. But yeah, I need to get cracking with Critical Role, don't I? Because yeah. Right, so the other book that I have on my Audible is Variant Lost, which is from the Evelyn Maynard trilogy. So I've got book 1, and they are by Cadence Snow. And so far so good. I think I'm on chapter 9. I have added a few more other freebie books to my library as well. So if I get bored, I can also listen to those on my train journey. Because I've got, I mean, one of them is free on there until the 10th, so I've got it for a little while, so I can listen to that one as well. So let me quickly grab the shawl I've been working on and show you where it is currently at. Okay, this is my rainbow version of the Rainforest Retreat shawl. So I started with the navy, then I've got azure, then opal, mint, lime, antique gold, clementine, cherry, and then hot pink. It's enormous. If you've seen the picture of the last one I did, that is also enormous. But yeah, so I have done, what's kind of annoying is that in terms of the hot pink, I had enough to get back to the middle. So I've still got, it's literally the last row, which is really more annoying, but I have 1/2 to do. So I'm really pleased with it. I'm going to try and finish that one tonight. I'm going to grab another ball from the shop today because we have our beginners in for this evening for crochet. So yeah, and it doesn't need blocking because we found out that my tension is quite loose and the weight of it pulls open the pattern anyway, so I don't need to block it, which is really nice. The pattern actually says to use a 3.5 hook. I have used a 4mm hook because that is what Lorraine asked me to do for her version. But yeah, so this is actually going to come with me to Glasgow. I'm going to put it on display, I think, on my stand at the market, if all goes well there. Just as a bit of colour, but also to show people that I do crochet as well and that I could potentially take some orders for it, because they take me roughly 6 days to do. And obviously if I do it in the right size hook, it'll be a little bit smaller because this is enormous. It takes almost 600 grams. I think I did the last one in 583 grams. But I had like just gone into the second ball for the first colour, and then I was halfway through the second ball for the second colour, and then the last colour I used almost 3 balls. So yeah, it's not ideal in terms of cost effective, but if I drop to a 3.5mm hook, I'm thinking that will mean that I'll only use 100 grams for the first section if I do it in threes. This one is obviously a lot more colours. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colours in this one. What I tried to do was every 7 rows change colour, because this section is 7 rows, but this section is 9 rows, and then 7 rows, and this section is 9 rows. So I've just broken it up in colour, basically. The first bit worked with the 7, so that's not too bad. But yeah, I need to finish that off today. So I now have half a ball of clementine, half a ball of cherry, and half a ball of the antique gold back in my bag. I mean, I could do the last row in the light pink, but then I think it would be a bit weird. So I want to try and finish it off in the dark pink and get that done. In addition, yesterday I also decided to work on the badger that I'm making for my husband, because it is our wall anniversary, which is year 4 for our wedding anniversary. So I have made all the pieces now. So I have a little head, So this is Susan the Badger from Toft. I have the ears and I have his little tail. I have a body. I sat and stuffed all of these last night. I was just making the head and the ears last night. I made the feet and the body on Sunday night, and then made the head, the ears and the tail yesterday. So all the pieces are done. I just need to actually put her together and then take her with me to Scotland. So I have written a list of shopping that needs to be got because Jerry's going to be here on his own for 10 days. Last time it was just a week, so he had help from my parents. I know my dad will probably help him out again, but I want to try and get at least some food in the flat before I go. Yeah, so I need to finish off organising my stock bag and find a tablecloth, because I don't know where they are. And then I've got 2 projects organised that I want to take with me. One is my sunshine beret, because I want to do it in some of Kitey's yarn. I've had that a long while now, so I need to work that up because I want to try and do it so it is in 2 colours rather than the single colour, and have the pattern, the raised pattern, stand out. So we're going to do that. I also have my Christmas hat because the yarn is already caked and ready to go for that. So that is in a bag as well. So that's 2 projects. And I think I'm going to take up HoHoHo again with me and see how much I can get done of that. Yeah, I've booked seats with tables for the train up and the train back. So I have the time and the space to crochet so I can get my pattern out if I need to. And yeah, I'm a little bit concerned though because my train gets to Glasgow at 9:30 in the evening on Thursday. I need to be at Euston Station before 3 o'clock. So I have checked the map, I have worked out where I'm going. I need to organise putting money on my Oyster card so I can get across London. I'm going to see if my dad will drop me at Upminster Station because that will be a bit quicker for me. It actually takes over half an hour off of my journey for some reason, but I think that's because it takes me half an hour to walk to my local train station. So yeah, I am going to get cracking and try and put some of this badger together. I'm going to put Audible back on. Not sponsored or anything by Audible, just I thought I would have a go at the subscription because I've got a lot of travelling to do over the next couple of weeks, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I've got quite a few pieces I need to get off of my phone though and edit them and get them uploaded because I have no space on my phone. So I'm actually looking at buying another memory card for it because I can, yeah. Anyway, I will see you all in later. I finished my badger. He's even got a little tail. Yeah. So this is the second Toft critter that I've made now because the first one I made was Fiona the panda. This one seems to be quite less stuffed than the badger. This one's quite firm. But yeah, I hope my husband's gonna like him. So he's gonna come with me to Glasgow, and at some point I need to record my podcast for July. But I think all of the pieces that I've either worked on this month or have finished are actually coming with me to Glasgow, so I might record while I'm up there. Not sure. Yeah, I need to sort out emptying my phone though because there's so much stuff on it. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on with removing the SD card and getting everything onto the laptop and onto my hard drive because I need space to do stuff. I've still got all of the Glasgow stuff on my phone from when I went up in May half term, so that needs to come off my phone. Anyway, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. I am on to chapter 11, I think, of my book. Yep. Yeah, and I need to go to the shop at some point because it is 5 to 2. I think I'm going after 4 o'clock-ish. So I need to sort out or finish something else, or make progress on something else. So I might actually crack on with the HoHoHo blanket and do a few more rows on that. So, yeah, let's continue crocheting. So it is Wednesday evening. I have been at the shop all day, just crocheting. I have sewn together 2 bunny rabbits, which I'll pop a picture up of, which my mum knitted, and then I just needed to put them together. And I have been working on my HoHoHo blanket for the rest of the day, and I have now finished part 3. So I'll do a quick little video of that for you. I'm actually thinking of taking my laptop with me to Glasgow tomorrow so that I can edit some videos and film my podcast whilst I'm up there, because I have not had time to do it beforehand like I did last month. Not last month, in May when we went up then. So yeah, my podcast will be coming from a different area, a different, completely different part of the UK this month. But yeah. I was going to take a bag of jewellery because I'd requested some days at one of the markets in Glasgow City, but I haven't had confirmation, so I don't actually want to take the big bag because it's quite heavy. So, yeah, I have packed my backpack. I just need my lunchbox, so I need to actually make lunch. And my suitcase is done, it just needs toiletries. So I think I'm there. And I've decided to take the HoHoHo blanket with me purely because I need a big project that I can really get into. And I looked at the rest of the pattern parts for it, and I have 64 rows left. And I know I can get 5 rows done in an hour, which means there's only just under 13 hours left of crochet to do before I do the border. So yeah, I have enough yarn to do the colours. I don't know if I'm going to have enough white yarn. I've just started another ball. I think I'm on ball 3 of the white, but I don't remember how many I've used so far. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that is in my... I can't remember where that bag's from. I bought it at Waltham Abbey Wool Show. So whilst I'm in Glasgow, I will find the label because I think it's inside the bag, and I will remind myself as to what that is. And yeah, I'm going to do a quick little video of the blanket. I'm tired and I've just eaten. I ordered us Domino's because I'm not going to see Joey for a couple of weeks, so I figured we would have a nice treat for tonight. And we've still got the cookies to eat yet as well, so we're going to have those in a minute. And yeah, it's just little bits that I need to organise now, like the laptop and the charger, and because I'm going to have to put that in my backpack. I'm not going to be able to take a laptop bag with me as well, but it will fit in my backpack because I've done that before. And yeah, and then I need to go to sleep. No late night crocheting for me today. I've got plenty of time tomorrow to crochet. So yeah, this ends week 1 of my summer holidays, I guess. I have already written my finish list for the podcast, so I've done that for a little bit. I need to take some pictures of some of my acquisitions because I'm not taking those with me to film those as well. And next time I see you will be for my Glasgow vlog. So I will see you all later. And yeah, Glasgow tomorrow. I'm a bit scared though. I'm going to be going to London really early and get to Euston Station for about lunchtime, and I'm literally going to find somewhere to sit and eat my lunch and then make sure I've gone to the toilet before the train arrives, and then as soon as the train is there I am getting on it. I'm getting in my seat, getting myself sorted and situated and waiting to depart. Basically that is my plan tomorrow. So my train doesn't leave until 3:15, which means I then get to Glasgow at around 9:15, and I need to try and find my way across Glasgow to Crookston. So yeah, my dad's dropping me off at Upminster tomorrow morning, and just because it's 50 minutes and it's, yeah, that way I don't have to walk to a train station. That's basically it. That really is. Yeah, I mean I could just get him to drop me at my local station, but I don't know. I'll decide to get it in the morning, but I'd planned to go from Upminster, so there we go. But yeah, anyway, bye.